This is one of the simplest checkmates that most people still don't know how to do. The king and the rook checkmate. In this position, try to assume that your opponent's king is a hungry hippo and your rook is the tasty lunch. First thing is first, cut off your opponent's king by taking the rook up to h3. This cuts off your opponent's king. He'll chase your rook, bring in your king as a reinforcing piece. Whenever your kings are face to face with one space in the middle, this is called the ideal position. However, you want your opponent's king to be the last person to come face to face with one space in the middle. In this position, your opponent's king runs after your rook, but unfortunately runs out of the ideal position. Here, take your rook and tell him, I'm so tasty, come and get me. Take your rook, go to the other side of the world. He'll be too tempted and come after you. Now, if he doesn't, we'll talk about that in a moment. But if he does, you're in the ideal position, deliver a check. This forces the king back up. Now the king goes up, bring in your king as a reinforcing piece. Your opponent's king chases the rook again. Again, take your rook and say, I'm so tasty, come and get me. If your opponent's king comes to the ideal position, deliver a check. If the king runs away, this is a king diagonal. Anytime you see the kings in a king diagonal and your opponent's the last one to make that move, follow along with your king and chase after him. If your opponent comes back to the ideal position, check with the rook. If he runs away, then you take a new rank. In this case, the opponent came to the ideal position, so we deliver a check and force him back upstairs. Here, follow along with the king as a supporting piece. Here, the king runs out of the way, and now you want the king to come back to c6. How do you make him do that? Remind him how tasty your lunch is. I'm so tasty, come and get me. But only go one square over. You don't need to go too many squares. Now, if the king comes back to the ideal position, you can deliver a check and force him up again. If he doesn't do that and he goes into a king diagonal, or if he goes upstairs, you just cut him off. If he goes in a king diagonal, follow along with your king. Here, we're going to cut him off with the rook going up to g6. Our opponent chases the rook one more time. Follow along with your king. If he runs out of the way, remember, you want him to come to the direction of the rook. So take your rook and say, I'm so tasty, come and get me. And move just one square over. If he comes along to the ideal position, deliver a check. If he doesn't and he runs away, that's a king diagonal. Follow along with your king. If he runs away again, king diagonal, follow with your king. Our opponent now comes to the ideal position, deliver a check. When the king runs away, follow him. If the king runs to the right side, going after your rook, now take your rook and again say, I'm so tasty, come and get me. Go to the other side of the world. This time he's wizened up and doesn't follow you, and he runs away from you. But what's he in? A king diagonal. Follow along with your king. He continues to run, follow with your king, continues to run, follow with your king, and as he continues to run, there's only one square left for him to go, and when he goes to g8, deliver the checkmate and finish the game